Ladies and gents, we are back at it again in another SLA video. Look at this. We are finally here, guys. Day 9. So if you are a brand new player, if you plan to play this game, there's still 33 days and 21 hours, guys, of the happy 500th day check-in gift anniversary event. Log in now, get going, get these crazy rewards. Not only do we get this, we got more on the way, guys. We got another legendary skill scroll select chest, unless this is the one they're referring to, and I don't think it is. So we got another one on the way, plus not to mention we got a blessing stone legendary one, we got a mythical skill one coming up right over here, and we got a lot more to come while SLA drops and celebrates the 500th day anniversary. Guys, that is actually officially today. 500 days have passed, and it's pretty wild to think we've actually been doing this for that long. Now, I want to cover this because I know I made a video in the past, but I want to go over what I plan to do with this and what you should be doing as well. While you're here, don't forget to do the survey, guys. You'll get a chance to get a free multi out of it. So this is very easy. Go to the announcement section. If you don't know where that is, it's in the section over here. Let me just quickly close all this stuff down. Get into the announcement section. Go do that survey. It's worth it. Right here, you guys can click announcements. It'll pop up the screen again. Go to vote now, and don't forget everything else that's going on. Plus, don't forget, CM Iron also just mentioned that we are going to be having another award or reward coming our way as well too. So the couple big things happening that I want to go over, and the big reward I'm referring to, if you missed the video this morning, folks, is in fact going to be right over here down in the bottom. You'll see that they're going to be giving us 100 custom draw tickets. That's right, 100 custom draw tickets to celebrate on day 7, legendary blessing stone selection chest, and another legendary skill ruin selection chest 2. This is a big deal. Now, I'll explain to you guys why this is a big deal, because now we have 2 selection chests, and I know I went over the one before, so we're going to go over it again. Now, this is the free-to-play account. Of course, this is what's going to matter the most, because these are the ones where we have to choose wisely in regards to what we want to pick. So I'm going to camera up like this real quick. All right, now before I go on to the rest of the video and talk about some of the bigger things that are happening in the game and why you got to be very cautious about what you do next, I want to also remind everyone, as usual, content creator program is going on, guys. Codes have been sent out already to every new subscriber and supporter. Make sure you click that support button, guys. Get yourself some free codes. Right now we're giving 30 free shadow traces plus 500k gold, and the next code coming in, hopefully in the next week, will be 2,000 essence stones for you guys to have ready and waiting for Sung Il Hwan when he drops. Daddy's coming home, baby. You better be ready. Everybody better be ready for that. So guys, make sure you click that support button. It's free. It's always linked to every single description, plus every single comment and pinned to every single video. This means a lot to me as a content creator. It supports me. We've been number 2 for quite some time. So we want to keep going here as much as we possibly can. Big shout out to my top 10, BW Panda 11, J Stowe. We got ourselves, I think this is Kaiser. I swear I don't know who this is anymore. I'm getting old, guys. I'm sorry. All the NIDs. WRX Sod, Telio 101. Shout out to my boy Sod and Telio 101 patches. I believe this is definitely, I think, Taco in this case. Speaking of Taco, Beef Patty and Deeps and everyone else who has been part of this support program from day 1, and all the new supporters all the way down to the bottom, 3,648. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, enough of the FS. Let's talk about what we're here for. So a couple things to note, guys. Very important things are happening in the next week. Okay, number 1, there's a 500th anniversary, and we got ourselves a check-in reward here for these 2. Number 1, the draw. These girls are no longer going to be available in the custom draw, just so you guys are aware. A lot of people have been asking me, Payne, what's happening here? Are they going to be put into the custom draw? I'm telling you guys right now, they're not going to be part of the custom draw. So once these collab units are gone, the only possible way we're going to get them is if they give us those free little, like, pick a character hunter reward, if they even do that, and they'll be in those. Okay, so if you're pay to win, you may have an opportunity to get them in the future. If you are a big fan of theirs, or if you just missed out on them, unfortunately, you'll be able to get them in the future in probably those draws, which are like, you know, like, let's see if I have one. I don't think I do, but it's going to be like one of those chests here. Actually, you know what? I know a place that does has it. I can't access it, but the idle pass here will have it. It'll be one of these things right here, like one of these little. This is a hunter one, I believe. Yeah, this is a hunter one. So it'll be one of these. Actually, this is a weapon one. Let me see if we can find a hunter one here. There. I think no, this is weapon as well. Weapon as well. Weapon. They're all weapons here. Okay, so bad examples, but there is one that they're going to drop eventually that'll look like that, and it'll have a hunter instead, and you guys can choose. So we've been able to do it with Suyun and not Suyun, sorry, Mayun and with Shuha. So I'm assuming in the strictly an assumption, guys. I'm assuming in the future that this is also going to be something you'll be able to do and get some of these units out of the way. But the question is, do you summon for them now or do you wait, right? I've had this dilemma, guys. I kind of went to you guys for advice. I kind of took the advice and I went ahead and summoned for Yuki. And actually, as a matter of fact, I got all of them to minimum A6, except for the first two, which was the light and water units, because I already have a pretty good light team and a pretty good water team. Although I will say this, Mei Yun is incredible. Shuha I could live without. So are the idle collab units worth it? Absolutely. Yes, they are. Okay, so like, but can we predict the future and what's going to happen, especially with Daddy Son coming? I don't know. That's the problem, right? So it all depends on your account. It all depends on what you want to do. If you have a solid dark team and you're looking to get an additional amazing DPS, most likely probably going to be the best DPS for quite some time. And again, this is an assumption, guys, only because of who he is, probably for at least a month. We're expecting him, especially when his proper team comes out, to probably be the best DPS in the game, especially when he gets a good breaker and a proper support. Now remember, apparently according to leaks, and this is just leaks, take this with a grain of salt, he went from defensive spec assassin to, and yes, they do exist. For example, here, Mini is a defensive spec assassin, so those who think they don't exist, they do. Went from a defense spec assassin into an assassin that's attack spec. So I don't know how people feel that way, but I think attack gives people a little bit more options, even though they are glass cannons, especially with the expert set, right? So that is important to note, guys. These girls are going to be gone by the time this week is over. So I've not less than a week, 5 days and 21 hours. Now, the other thing is, of course, as I mentioned before, we got ourselves a brand new legendary selection chest. Okay, so I mentioned to you guys the 3 items or 3 skills I would be going for. All right, very important 3 skills, and I think they're the best ones to go for. Now we have a secondary option. I think this makes life a little bit even easier. So let's go to ruins. First off, Firestorm kick. If you have a good fire team, you have the fan and you have the bow, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. Yes, it does bug in GB, but in POD and everything else, this is the strongest skill currently in the game, in my opinion. And then the next one in line is going to be flowing water kick. If you have a good water setup, especially, these 2 are incredible. New players, old players, it don't matter. If you're grandma or if you have a dog, or you know, you're dead in the ground. Doesn't matter. This is going to be the best thing you can possibly pick out of these, out of any skills right now. The third option is one that honestly has been around for a very long time, and I'm gonna most likely pick it, hopefully eventually, once it's Thunderstorm. I've never got a Thunderstorm, so these are the 3 skills I would go for. Now, another good selection option if you want to build more on fire is going to be the Dagger Toss. Now, Dagger Toss, you don't really need to have a higher version of it. The detonation right here, it does do more damage, but honestly, you're really using it for a couple of reasons. It's just to apply a burn so you can do a more devastating Firestorm kick, right? I already covered this. So right now, for me personally, I think it's a no-brainer, guys. I'm gonna go for Firestorm. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose that. I'm gonna lock it in, and then we're gonna go ahead and choose that one, and then we're gonna go ahead and use that in the new POD for my fire team, because right now I got a pretty decent score. I know I can get way better on POD. I think I can get about 27 billion on POD on my free-to-play account with this skill. So let's go find it real quick. It's down here. There's Firestorm kick. I'm gonna go ahead and claim that, and that right there is going to be my new favorite skill to use. Okay, so if I go to skills here, you guys can see now it is applied, right? And it is max level already. Like, I can't go any further until I get more rarities, but we do have now fire kick under our belt, and I'm very happy about that. So that'll be my choice. I don't know what you guys are going to decide to do on your end, but that is my choice, and that's going to help me in my endeavors for the not only POD and GB, but also in the brand new WOBL. If the rumors are true, and by rumors I mean leaks, if the leaks are true, and the fact that we are going to be getting a brand new WOBL that's dark and fire, then to me it's almost a no-brainer, guys, to choose that over anything else, because it's, again, going to help me conquer WOBL with my fire team. Okay, so there you guys go. That's a big one right there, and that right there is more power right there. Perfect. Awesome. That's incredible. I love this. So that is what my choice is. So I'm curious to know, guys, while you're choosing yours, what are you planning to choose? Remember, now you're going to have 2 options, and what are the 2 you plan to go with for your account? Because I'm curious to hear what everyone else is planning to do. And again, for me, this makes the most amount of sense. I plan to go back and get a higher score now on POD, and hopefully on Guild Boss as well too with my fire team. And I'm hoping that is going to be enough to put me in the top, I don't know, 2,000, etc. for the next upcoming thing. Plus, it gets me in the top 1,000 for WOBL hard mode when that is ready in you know, ready to rock, essentially. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize for the yap there. Oh, real quick, by the way, anyone who's a Pokemon fan, remember, I'm doing rips and ships now as well on the channel. I'm doing a lot of live streams on the vault, the Courtyard IO vaults, which we're able to pull for slabs for Pokemon. They're a lot of fun, guys. If you're into that kind of thing, come join me. The site is up and running. It'll be linked in every single description. If you're into Pokemon cards and you want your boy to rip and ship to you directly, we have 5 packs currently on sale. Go check out the site. I want to say big shout out to Gibran for providing me a website to do all that, and to you guys who have all joined in and participated in this and helped me do a new endeavor on the channel. All right, guys, thank you again so much for watching. Much love. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.